Approximately 30 kilometres southeast of the Finnish city of Oulu is an architectural gem. The Muhoksen Kirkko, the oldest timber-built church in Finland. It dates back to 1634, when its construction was completed. It has retained much of its original splendour. The Muhoksen Kirkko was the third church to be built in the Muhos parish, although nothing remains of its two predecessors. The canopy above the pulpit is decorated with a number of exceptional wooden sculptures. It is believed that these figures were manufactured in Germany and brought here during the 30 Years' War. The pulpit was the work of Mikael Sigfridsson Balt, a gifted Finnish carpenter and sculptor of the late 17th century. The pews of the rectangular church can accommodate a congregation of 500. The interior is dominated by a magnificent altarpiece created by Emanuel Granberg. It dates back to 1778 and portrays a scene from the Old Testament, Moses and the Brass Serpent. Emanuel Granberg was not only responsible for the impressive altarpiece, but also created many other paintings within the church. Between 1773 and 1775, religious artist Granberg, who was born in Vihanti, decorated the walls of the church with various biblical motifs. Another fascinating painting, located on the right next to the altar, was created by Jacob Vanlin in 1837. It portrays the scene taking Jesus from the cross. The otherwise rather modest interior of the Muhoksen Kirkko has a particularly peaceful and harmonious atmosphere. Unlike several of the wall paintings by Emanuel Granberg that were destroyed during subsequent construction work on the church, the splendid altar has survived. In Muhos, most of the church's original decor can still be enjoyed right up to the present day. A few further works are also displayed within the church. Two fine paintings by Granberg are to be found within the sacristy of the Muhoksen Kirkko. These works also feature various scenes from the life of Christ. The sacred works of art have lost nothing of their original splendor. The numerous paintings by Emanuel Granberg are the main feature of the sacristy. Here one can also gain an insight into the architecture of this sacred building. The age of the church can be seen when it's observed in detail. Although quite plain, much of the timber-built church of Muhos contains a number of interesting features. Above the pews is one of the church's most recent acquisitions. With 23 registers, the pipe organ was introduced in 1968. The balustrade of the gallery that is located next to the organ contains the images of 5 prophets. These oil paintings were also created by Granberg. Completed in 1775, they portray Ezekiel, Isaiah, Hosea, Jeremiah, and Daniel. The Muhoksen Kirkko underwent several extensive improvement programs in the 19th century, and there was certainly no lack of natural building materials in the vicinity. The church is located next to an idyllic forest area and a small, picturesque lake. The churchyard contains 3 monuments. It also serves as the final resting place for various members of the local parish. One of the monuments is dedicated to the fallen of the 1918 war, when Finland became an independent republic and broke away from the Russian Empire. Another monument was built in honor of the fallen heroes of the Second World War. Created by Martti Toivainen, it was unveiled in 1949. The wooden church of Muhos compensates for the rather melancholic effect of the historic monuments that are situated within its churchyard by its hospitable exterior. The importance of this building is quite obvious, and it's been the subject of much restoration and improvement. The Finnish church master builder Mikael Sigfridsson renovated the church in 1872 in neo-Gothic style. The churchyard remained untouched. Due to a great deal of loving care, the Muhoksen Kirkko in the parish of Muhos is now a well-preserved jewel of historic Finnish architecture.